actually the most asked question. Did you also get those doubts? The MMS versus MBA, is it going to be the same acceptance like MBA?
What I found is that MMS degree is more prevalent in Europe.
When we talk about the selection process, so can you recall those times?
I was not so hopeful. Why? Because there's a lot of competition here.
जैसे किसी के पास 2 years to 4 years 5 years तक वर्क एक्सपीरियंस होता है, तो दे यूजुअली प्लान मतलब 50-50 इन देयर माइंड दैट दे समटाइम्स प्लान दैट लेट मी ड्रॉप फॉर अ एंट्रेंस एग्जाम एंड देन आई विल गो फॉर अ रेगुलर काइंड ऑफ प्रोग्राम बिकॉज दैट हैज अ प्लेसमेंट ड्राइव एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स.
General MBA can be done, but on what cost? First of all, I have to leave my job. I'll be losing the salary that I'll be getting for almost 2 years.
17 IIMs, those who are there out of 21 IIMs, those who offer online MBAs, executive MBAs with this. So why this program only? Hello everyone, good morning. Today we have got Mr. Milner Mishra with us, who's actually in the last semester of IIM Indore. He's going to tell you how can you get into IIM Indore without giving an entrance exam like CAT or GMAT. Secondly, he will share his LinkedIn profile also in the session where you can actually connect with him and ask the direct question. Apart from this, he will tell you how did he prepared for his entrance exam. Secondly, how is the experience going on? How is the networking opportunity? And most importantly, things you can take care in the selection process. Mrinay has also shared his perspective about MMS versus MBA. आप में से बहुत सारे लोगों का क्वेश्चन आता है, बट क्या MMS कॉर्पोरेट में एक्सेप्टेड है? क्या हमें MBA के लिए जाना चाहिए या MMS के लिए जाना चाहिए? तो उन्होंने इसके पीछे क्या रिसर्च किया था and why he enrolled himself into MMS, we are going to cover that part also in the session. So let's start with the session now. Thank you so much, Pranay, for being a part of this, and we would really love to know about your experience, your profile, and everything with IIM Indore. I guess you are currently in second year of IIM Indore program, right?
Yeah, I'm in second year of my IIM Indore. Just one trimester remaining, I would say. We are just wrapping up with our midterm and end term exam of the 5th trimester, and then we will be having only one trimester that is left.
Wonderful. Yeah. So, Renee, first thing first, I would like you to give us a little introduction about your last 5 years of your profile. I know that you completed your graduation 5 years back and you have been working in the IT domain since last 5 years. If you can take us through that so that audience will aware about your profile.
Yeah, definitely. So I completed my mechanical engineering in 2019, and post that I worked with TCS. So TCS was my first company that I was recruited to, and basically I was giving the software development for an ERP project. So I continued with TCS for 1.5 years. Post TCS, I switched to Accenture. In Accenture, I was in the same technology in software development, and afterwards I continued in Accenture for almost 2.5 years. And after Accenture, right now I'm in Cognizant as a senior software developer.
Perfect. So first thing first, there are so many IIMs, those who offer programs which are like a degree program and can be done with job. So there are total 15 IIMs. Actually, I should say specific is 17 numbers, like 17 IIMs, those who are there out of 21 IIMs, those who offer online MBAs, executive MBAs with this. So why this program only?
Okay, so there are many IIMs that do offer, and out of all those IIMs, I would say in India there are only 2 IIMs that is under the FTA list of top 100. First one is, I guess, IIM Ahmedabad, and the second one is IIM Indore. According to my needs, how I was going to, like, as per my job demand and how I'll be going to allocate my time, I found IIM Indore to be the best one I should go ahead for. So that's why I thought it is the best for me and any day in India as well, because there are 2 colleges that is among the top in the world which is providing executive MBA. So IIM Indore, I guess, in the world ranking, ranks 68 in the FTA for executive management. So which is definitely second highest in India. So that's why I thought of going with IIM Indore for my executive management degree.
Awesome. So which brings me to my next question, which is actually the most asked question. कि IIM इंदौर का जो प्रोग्राम में आप हैं, that is actually gives you an MMS degree rather than an MBA degree, and you actually
Mhm.
admitted yourself in the first program, like the first batch of MMS. So two
Yeah.
questions out of it. Number one, did you also get those doubts ki MMS versus MBA, is it going to be the same acceptance like MBA? And second is what gave you the confidence? Obviously मुझे आपके पुराने वाले आंसर से थोड़ा आइडिया लग गया, but what gave you the confidence? Yes, I would like to jump in for the first batch which IIM Indore started.
Okay, so the MMS versus MBA. I can recall 1.5 years back when I was enrolling for this program and saw that okay, they are offering MMS degree rather than MBA. Then I investigated more about it. That okay, what is MMS like, and will it be going to recognize it? Will it be recognized in India or not? So what I found is that MMS degree is more prevalent in Europe. If you see, they offer MMS rather than MBA, and being I am Indore, bringing that in India as an MMS program is equivalent to MBA, or I would say it is equal to MBA. It's just the difference in the name
The
MMS and
terminology,
MBA.
huh?
Yeah, the
Uh-huh.
terminology, I would say it's the different. And rest of all, if because I am right now I am in the mid of my second year, so if you just compare with the course curriculum, what they are offering in PGP, whatever the case studies they are studying, whatever the faculties they are allotted to, I would say 100% it's same. So the case study, the case study, the course material that is being taught to us, the way the exams are taken, the projects, the assignments, everything is onto the similar note. Just the basic difference is that the PGP students are just there in the campus. They are not doing. They have left their job and they dedicatedly wanted to do an MBA. As compared to us, those who want to continue their job and then do the MBA as well. So for them, this MMS degree is the best. Yeah.
Wow. Mhm. So, even if you compare a residential program and a non-residential program, you feel that the kind of syllabus, the kind of the kind of information or the lectures and all those knowledge which is being imparted in the program is at par. That's what you have
Yeah,
felt in your
exactly.
experience.
Yes, it is that far. I would say there's not much difference
Mm-hmm.
as compared to whatever is there on campus and whatever is there on off campus. We did also have a 3 campus immersion of a week, so 3 weeks of campus immersion plus what we also like. Uh, what it is said. We also had a word with our seniors, or
हाँ जी.
like our seniors in the sense those
Mm-hmm.
who are doing PGP in the campus,
Mm-hmm.
and those who are like as we joined in the first year, the PGP students also joined in the first year for IIM Indore. So we also had a word with them, and we found that the course material, the curriculum, the faculties that were assigned were almost equal. There was no difference in that. So this program is as par as whatever is done in the PGP, just that we are doing with the job and we are sacrificing our weekends.
I loved it.
Yeah,
These are weekend classes, right? And done online
correct.
basis. And then there are 1 week immersion after every 6 months,
Yeah,
almost. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
almost. Yeah.
so when we talk about the selection process, so can you recall those time when you started applying for that program, like the application to the offer letter? So can you tell us to the people those who are actually planning to apply for it or thinking that what kind of selection process will it be or what kind of preparation I should have? So अगर आप उनको थोड़ा सा idea दे सके उस time का application fill to offer letter receipt.
Okay, so the application fill this IIM Indore releases the application for MMS program. We have to fill the application, and with the application, we also have to give a letter of intent, like why we basically want to do an MBA program with IIM Indore and why we are selecting IIM Indore as a college that we feel is trustworthy with the MBA course. Okay.
अच्छा.
Now, yeah, this is the first process. Then after once the we have filled the application form, we go through a test, which is in par with whatever is there for CAT students. That is logical LRDI, logical reasoning, data interpretation, verbal ability, and quants.
हम्म.
Uh, these are the 3 sections. That is
तो कैसे
primary.
prepare किया आपने इस test को? I'm sorry I intervened because they would
Okay,
love to
no
know
worries.
this.
Yeah, so for this test, I got to know this program that IIM Indore is going to launch this program some 5 or 6 months back, and they gave general syllabus like what they are going to ask. So uh, basically, CAT is one of the most famous exams that we know we for MBA. Okay, So what I did is that I just took their syllabus, like whatever the topics that they are going to ask, studied whatever is being asked in the CAT, what type of questions, the level of the questions that are getting asked in the CAT, practice those. And once I sat for this MMS exam, I found out to be on to the equal level with the CAT exam. So that's how basically I prepared all by myself via YouTube videos, then practicing question papers, then doing mock question papers as well. So yeah, doing mock question papers, and then when I sat for the exam, it was it went well, I would say. Uh, I was not so hopeful. Why? Because there's a lot of competition here, and being in GEM category, which is general engineer male, so
I love the
that's
gym. I didn't know this.
yeah. So being the GEM category, GEM is for GEM it is basically very hard to crack the top tier IIMs.
Mhm.
So exams were good, but still there was a there was a bit of a doubt. So
Mhm.
still, I gave the exam. I felt that it was a good exam. So I started preparing for interviews. I gave mock interview. I just searched through the question, gave mock interview online, and when the results came, I was delighted that I was selected for the interview. In the interview, there were two panels. Two panels that though they took my interview, they questioned about anything to everything, I would say, which is regarding MBA, regarding finance, regarding economy, regarding whatever is going on in the world with respect to uh, business, with respect to they'll basically test you in each and every parameter. And then after the interview process, it was almost a month, and when I got my results, and then I got to know, yeah, that I qualified for this
Wow.
program. Yeah.
Wow, wow. So, how is your batch profile like? If you can tell us more about what kind of people you have, how many students and all that, so that people will get an understanding about networking also.
Okay, so we are having a diverse batch profile.
Mhm.
And me being from IT, there are people from operations, there are people from supply chain management. Our batch, the first batch that we have, is having an average experience of, I would say, 8.5 to 9 years. So there are people who are having an experience of 15 years, and there are people who are having experience of 5 to 6 years. But the average comes out to be 8.5 to 9 years, which is actually good because you have a peer-to-peer learning on a very good basis. There are people who, after getting into the program, have got new job opportunities outside India, and there are people from product based company, talking just for IT. There are people from product based company, there are people from service based company, there are people who are managing this hostels and whatever this hostel for I would say a whole region. So there are managers, senior managers doing the role. So from a developer to the, I would say, assistant director, you'll find diverse roles in this, as your cohort in this program.
Awesome. So आपने जैसे करंट आई मीन आई विल टेल यू अबाउट फ्रॉम माय एक्सपीरियंस जैसे किसी
Mhm.
के पास 2 years to 4 years 5 years तक वर्क एक्सपीरियंस होता है तो दे यूजुअली प्लान मतलब 50-50 इन द माइंड that they sometimes plan that let me drop for a entrance exam and then I'll go for a regular kind of program because that has a placement drive and all those things. And
Mhm.
usually since you also mentioned 8.5 से 9 साल का is the average work experience you have in the
Correct.
batch.
Yeah.
तो वो तो मैंने देखा है जैसे भी anybody who is above 8 years and so on then they are very sure that they are married, they have kids, they have responsibility and all
Mhm.
that, and even because of their the risk appetite and the experience and all that they feel like no I'll do something with my job only. तो आपने इसको ROI के perspective से कैसे देखा? नंबर वन. नंबर टू, क्या आपके माइंड में भी ऐसा आया that instead of doing it with my job I should take try once to do a regular one which gives me a better ROI as perspective from the 90% of the student, those who think
Mhm.
ROI as the ROI of the placement.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, giving the answer for the first question. So, for the placements and the ROI, I did definitely thought that okay, general MBA can be done, but on what cost? First of all, I have to leave my job. I'll
Hmm.
be losing the salary that I'll be getting for almost 2 years.
Yes.
Okay, and then I have to sit for placements again, and then go for that cycle once all again, which I have done basically in the college. Definitely, I'll be getting. I would have been getting a good package, but that applies here as well. suppose we have a batch. The first batch was of 82 students, I would say, and the second batch is of 203 students. So right now we got a cohort of almost 280 to 290 students, and they are definitely working in almost each and every two different industries. Okay, different industries and different companies. So we have got almost 290 companies covered under us. After our MBA gets over, whatsoever company we feel that we are fit, whatever company we are planning for, whether it's consulting, whether it's product management, whether it's a product based company or a supply chain or we want to go in a supply chain, we want to go into operations, we have each and every one in our cohort who can refer us, and then we can just go and simply give the interview and then crack the job. See, referrals at any point hold more importance than a person who is just applying onto the company portal. And if someone who is having a good number of years of experience is referring us to a particular post, that would also give you the credibility, okay, that this is a legitimate person who is coming for the interview. And with the knowledge that you're going to gain in these 2 years, definitely you can crack the interview of whatever you feel like, or whatever in whichever domain you feel like going to have.
So love this perspective. So this is not a traditional placement drive, but this is actually a placement drive backed by referrals, depending on who wants to look for a change, who wants to go beyond, who wants to use the
Correct.
network.
Yeah. And also, once we are done with our program, post 2 years, we'll be having the access of the alumni portal. So we'll be having an access of the alumni portal where we can connect with any of the alumni from IIM Indore, and then we can ask them for the referral. And they are, I would say, from my experience, they are 100% very helpful in referring you, and in whatever field you want to switch, they'll be very helpful. They'll refer you to your company, and then you can definitely go and give the interviews and crack the job.
Awesome.
As compared to where you like, it's just the process that I have heard, or with the colleagues that with the persons that I have been in contact with. So what they have told is that for certain consulting companies, there is a certain criteria that you have to have 999 90% in 10 12, and then you have to be the topper in your MBA as well. Then they actually shortlist your resume. Compared to here, if someone is there in, suppose, top tier consulting firms, that is McKinsey, BCG, Bain, you can connect with them, and they being your I would say college students, your seniors, they would refer you. And once they refer you, your interview can be scheduled easily, and then you can go and give your interviews.
Amazing. So, while talking to you, I understand that you are fully satisfied with the kind of program syllabuses, the kind of faculties, the kind of, the format it follows. Do you have
Mhm.
anything which you want to share to the future aspirants, which can actually set their expectations right? Because whenever we start something, it is important that we set the expectations right. Sometimes they are confused about, how the ROI should be. Sometimes they are confused about what should be my selection process, where can I fall, what are the things I should take care of. Anything you would like to tell them so that they know what they are getting into?
Okay, so expectations is like, first of all, as is this is an executive course, and we have to be at our home uh, doing the classes. So first of all, I would say what we should expect from ourselves is that we should be disciplined enough to attend those classes regularly, make notes, study, learn whatever is given to you. You should suppose there's a class tomorrow and professor has given the case study 2 weeks back. So it's up to you that you have to study, or you do not have to study. Professor is not going to get behind your back that you have to study this, you have to study that. It's your discipline that will drive you to study. And the course content, the curriculum, the professors that we have been assigned to, it's same as the PGP. And we can, and whatever doubts if we have, suppose a student is having a doubt that, okay, this is an online program, what about my doubts? uh, Professor has taught something, I am having a doubt, how can it get resolved? So in the classes as well, we can definitely raise question at any point of time. And if that is not getting cleared in the class, professors do give their email IDs. Professors do give their mobile numbers. We can get in touch with them on WhatsApp. We can call them. We can schedule an appointment with them for the doubts that we have, and we can get our doubts cleared. So it's like professor is any day reachable. The course content is at par with the PGP. It's just that we should be disciplined enough to extract the best out of this course.
Awesome. So this reminds me, I had a discussion with Mr. Mayank this afternoon around 3 p.m. and he's also doing IIM Kozhikode fourth trimester. He said life is
Okay.
going to be roller coaster. Last year I got married. Now this program, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 9 to 3 p.m. full day. No weekend on my own. No life apart from having work and then this particular program. So, but I'm ready to sacrifice and compromise whatever you call it for those duration because I know that how my life is going to be after 2 years. So this brings me to the next question. What is your how do you want to, I mean, what's your expectation from this course? Like, how do you want to navigate your career after the entire degree program is over? So that tells us like, why did you do this and what are your plans for the future?
Okay. So first of all, why people are preferring MMS? So it's for the job. It's for the role switch, I would say. Those who are in junior roles, they can switch to a mid management role, and those who are in mid management role can go to senior management role after after completion of this course. Yes, definitely, this course is a very roller coaster ride, I would say. So on Saturday we have a work from Monday to Friday, and then on Saturdays and Sundays we have our classes, exams, assignments, project. So we definitely get a time off for a week after our trimester ends, but that's after 4 months, 3 to 4 months. So my expectation with the course is I'm also looking for a profile switch from my development from a senior developer role to an associate manager role uh, in the same technology or in the different technology, because me having a domain knowledge of IT, I would it would say I would be, and after it would be good if I switch to a senior management, a mid management role, not going to senior management, mid management role, because I'm having a year of 5 years of experience. So I'm eyeing for a mid management role post my MBA, which generally I would get with an experience of 8 to 10 or 12 years, which after doing my MBA, I'll be getting in 5 to 6 years of experience. So that's my expectation from this course.
Awesome, great. So, one more question that's related to Times Pro. Since this program is, offered via Times Pro, so I wanted to understand your role. I mean, I wanted to understand Times Pro role in this program. And sometimes students do feel that is it like not offered directly by IIM and all that. So, if you can, I know that how it works, but if you can also tell them to actually satisfy their questions and doubts in their mind that what is Times Pro role and what is how is this IIM Indore thing in the program.
Yeah, so the role of Times Pro is just the mediator. Uh, Times Pro is not teaching us. Times Pro is, I would say, onto the technological level, because once IIM Indore planned this course, they're not going to sit and plan the whole tech of it, like how the classes will be going to held, from where the students can get the access link of the classes, from where the students are going to get the to like give the examination, from where the students are going to submit the assignment. So the technological portion of it is transferred to Times Pro. They are managed. So they are just giving us the LMS portal. LMS is Learning Management System. So from LMS system, we get the link for the classes. We get the link for the exam. The exams are managed by Times Pro. Professors just set the exam paper. They send the exam paper to the Times Pro, and then they like code it or present it accordingly in the system so that we are able to like give the exam seamlessly. So Times Pro, I would say, is just the mediator from where we can get the course material, from where we can get the link for the classes, and from where we can go and give the examinations. That's it.
Oh.
And apart from that, we do have like IIM Indore email IDs. We do have the access to the drive and the access to the IIM Indore library. So we can we get, like, after the classes are started, we get the mail from the professors in our email ID, the college email ID. Whatever books we want to read, we can read it from the IIM Indore, like the digital library, the access that we have. We have the access to the databases as well. So TimesPro is just the middleware or the technological level, which helps in facilitating the smooth access of the classes and the exams, and rest everything is managed by the college.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
they don't play any role into academic part, or neither their name will be in on degree part and all that. I've seen the sample degree myself. I know they are not there. Just wanted to
Yeah.
take a confirmation from you.
Yeah, they have no role in the academic part, and their name is also not there in the degree. So degree is wholly and solely provided by IIM Indore, and the academic portion is discussed and finalized by the campus and by the faculties itself. Those who is the dean and the coordinator of this program, they are finalizing the academic curriculum, the number of course, the content, the hours that a particular faculty is going to teach us. That's finalized by the college.
Awesome. So this will settle a
Yeah.
lot of doubts. That's why I
Okay.
raised this point.
Yeah.
Next thing is the good news for the audience. So Mirnay has actually accepted our request to put his LinkedIn profile link in the description box. So in case you have any questions, you would like to connect with him later also, in case you want to ask anything, so he'll be happy to respond according to the convenience.
So they can reach out to me. We can have a discussion. Those who are having any sort of a doubt, we can discuss on the LinkedIn, or we can also discuss over call. So I'll be available for them.
Thank you so much. So, Renai, those were the questions I had in my mind. Do you think is there anything else the aspirant should know, which I missed out in the entire session? You feel that they should know about this, or this is the question should be added? कुछ आपको mind में लगता है?
Okay. So what I would say is the experience point of view. The experience both in terms of online and in terms of offline, where we go to the campus and we do interact with our cohort and with the faculty members. So right now, till this point, I had 2 campus immersion. I would say that experience is very good experience. You'll not get that experience in online, because the classroom teaching is definitely something else. Because we are studying with the person, with our group, with our groups, whatever is formed in our cohort. So we are studying with our groups, we are doing the projects, we are doing the assignments, or offline. When we go in the campus and we meet them, there's another level of learning, I would say, that we actually get. Then whatever interaction we have a faculty, we get that's onto the another level. We get to explore the college campus as well, because this is 183-acre campus. The IIM Indore campus is beautiful. I would say if anyone gets a chance, they should definitely
So
go
this
and
is a
visit the
residential
campus.
6 days.
So, yeah, this is a residential 6 days program. So it happens after 6 months for a week. I would say yesterday I just came back from my college meet. It was like planned in New Delhi Aero City. So where like the principal or the dean of the dean of Indore, Professor Himanshu Rai was there, and also our program coordinator, Professor Nishit sir came, and they actually held a meetup where students from batch 1 and batch 2 were there. We discussed, we got along with each and everyone. We discussed our things with the professor, whatever doubts and queries we have in terms of, suppose we have some doubt and query, and that can be resolved offline only. So we also do have our regular like batch meetups. Then there are also unofficial batch meetups that are planned by the group members itself. Those who are staying in Delhi, those who are staying in Mumbai, Bangalore, they do have their unofficial batch meetups in once in a month, I would say. So it's like you are
So you never
connected.
feel isolated, right? You never
Yeah,
feel
you never feel isolated.
a lot of networking and meet and greet stuff.
Yeah, there are a lot of networking, meet and greet. Sometimes gets onto your nerves, because it gets hectic, because you have 5 days of work, and then you have to manage your network. You have to like submit your assignments, be prepared for the exams, the midterm and term exams. You have to be prepared for the presentation. So it's not isolated. You definitely are going to attend the class online, but you'll never feel isolated for these 2 years. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
this is the
added
experience.
information. I'm sure this will help
Yeah.
them to understand how this entire thing works, like the program works.
Yeah, definitely.
So I guess that's it, Pranay. अगर हमको कुछ और भी questions आता है जो कि comment box में या directly we also put our link there. So अगर कुछ और भी questions आता है तो we would really request you. I mean, we'll send you a one-on-one questions in case there are some questions which we are unable to answer. I would really request
Sure.
अगर आप उसमें भी हमें help कर सकें, because there are some
Yeah.
specific questions which can only be answered by a person who is experiencing it throughout. Because you know
Correct.
sometimes the students ask like अगर कोई एग्जाम मिस हो गया तो अगर कोई री एग्जाम है तो like those kind of questions which we
Yep.
can't find it on the brochure on the website and stuff like that.
Yep.
Otherwise we are good to go. Thank you so much for your time, Vinay. I really appreciate it. On Sunday evening आप ये time निकाल रहे हैं.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was great interacting with you. You can just float my LinkedIn profile. I'd definitely love to help anyone who is having any doubts regarding this IIM Indore program. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much. Grateful for
Thank
this.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
In case you are also doing your executive program from a tier 1 college and want to share your experience with us, feel free to drop a message. Link you will find in the description box, and we'll see you in the next session.